Next band. Shut your yappinating mouth. Shut next your band. Mods evaporate next from the planet. Alright, let me take care of a couple more things and we'll get going here, guys. I'm gonna take care of like 2 things and that's it. Next, you're 1 message away from being smited, for real, for real. Real fear trash band. Alright, we'll get into rolling now. Thank you guys for joining. Already 15 on before we get, as we get started here, rolling servers. Oh, shoot. Hold up. I need to do something. Where's it at? I need to copy and paste this. There we go. So I can do server rolling stuff for you guys. I have that up now. Finally. I know it's a little sloppy. I'm gonna re-roll that. Glad to hear, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh my gosh, I can't English. I don't have my mess with me. Why is my tricep? Frick, I only did a quick chest and back workout today, right? Am I dying? I have no way to funnel my creatine, don't I? Nor do I have my Kniff with me. Another 7-2, bro. Oh my gosh. More gonna be... You know what? We'll take this. I don't know how bad this is gonna go. It could go pretty bad, but we'll give it a shot. I have a weird feeling that the server could do decent. We're just gonna see what happens. Yeah, any servers that are 7.2 or higher, that's all we're looking for. That's all I care to look for. Let me change Roblox setting real quickly as well. My stream. Give me just a second so I can figure something out here. I gotta change a couple of my Settings. I don't ask why I have the crystal picture on it. I still haven't changed that yet. I'm gonna change that in just a few days. I'll probably be doing that like later tonight after the stream ends or tomorrow. I don't know. No, phone, stop. As you can tell, I am home for the weekend. I am here till Monday, so yippee. Yeah. I need something to funnel my creatine in. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining the stream tonight. I really do appreciate y'all joining. Let's see what happens tonight. Hopefully we can get some good stuff going on. And we'll see what happens. No, next. I heard the chainsaw. Don't maybe get porgs in here. Have you smited? Bruh. Sorry guys, gotta take care of my creatine real quickly. I don't know how much I'm putting in. I'm putting like anywhere between 10 and 20 grams of creatine. I don't know how much this actually is, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's probably about 10-15 grams of creatine. Northeast Day, probably selling, let me guess. With the spawn, it's probably atrocious. I gotta take my other supplements. Alright, what we got with that store with the store spot? Southeast Day. Anyways, this is the server we are playing. Oh my gosh, people with the horns. I don't know why they added those, honestly. At this rate, they probably need to get removed. You know what, yo, let's go on Utah just to see what happens. We do got a storm to the south. Yeah, if you're wondering what we're playing, we got the 7-2 that looks pretty solid. SRH could be better, honestly. Not the greatest, but we'll just see how this goes. Stay's either going to do decent or it's going to do horrible. That's one of the two options it's got. That's the two options it has. And we'll just see what happens. I'm going to get south a little bit, just set on to 63. I'm going to switch to T-hip as well so I can get a better idea. Yeah, 63 should be good. Bro, what? Oh. Also, webcam's off because I gotta take my meds real quick when I don't need YouTube thinking I'm doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. Because this is how YouTube is sometimes. Honestly, I feel like Utah might be a little overkill for this day. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Hook is actually going way farther south than I thought. Yeah, I'm still gonna take the other road. I'm still gonna take 71. Actually, no, I'm gonna take this dirt road and wait for this thing. That was only moving 51. 50s. No, turn around. I'm going back south. I'm gonna keep going south. Screw that. I'm only saying that because it's probably going to go more east than I thought it was. Yeah, it's going like dead east. Glad I didn't go the way I was going. Did I take these today? Yeah, I did. I gotta get more of those. Gosh dang, I don't have enough for my probiotics. Hey, welcome to the stream. If you guys see already, I do have my super chat goal set up. If you wish to add on to that super chat goal, I really appreciate the support, guys, because it will help a lot. Not just for... mainly just so I could get the Wikipedia and also kind of allow myself to actually survive college. Because, well, right now I'm trying to deal with school and grades right now, and I don't think it's good for me to have a job right now. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. YouTube is my job at this point. Not. Yeah, we're staying in the server. But I really appreciate if you contribute to the super chat goal. That is up to you, though. I'm not forcing you to do any of that. That is all on you. But thank you for the support in advance. Oh, well, we're like well into the server already, so. And we already got that as a war source spawn. If these first two tornadoes don't even do good, we'll probably jump soon later. Oh, that might be a decent rotation to start with. Let's see how this goes. Should have realized we were probably staying in server unless you just jumped into the stream, which is also possible. Ow, my elbow. Hit my desk. Also, another way to contribute is spreading the word to those who might not be subscribed to my channel. That will also help with the support. I really appreciate it. Anyways, enough of my promotion yapping stuff. I'm gambling now. Gambling tornadoes and you tough. Bro said Utah. Autocorrect. Gotta love it. Hey, Vadius. Why did I not switch teams? Oops. Also, I need my siren audio back on because I had to do stuff for my intro. You guys will see the new intro come out sooner than later. So hopefully that should be good. I'm gonna try and make it up as best as I can because that intro needs to be redone. Holy toothpick. We'll see how this goes. Who pinged me? Nugent server. Who pinged me in Fusion server? Alright, Tornado is now on the ground and it's actually growing pretty decently already. Orange TVS already. That's strengthening fast. Okay, that thing was tiny. Now it's actually decent in size. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait like right here unless I need to absolutely move like immediately. Red. Okay, never mind. We gotta jump onto this thing like right now. Turn around, get in front of this thing as much as we can. I might switch to tornado attack, not gonna lie, so I could at least stay in front of this thing and get in position. And there goes back to yellow because holy mezzo scraper. Also, Fusion posted a new video. I don't know what it entails. If I have to guess, I think it's one of the videos he made or so. Seeing a video that he made, I think I'm probably gonna react on. So don't be surprised if you see a video going off of that reaction thing or whatnot. Okay, yeah, that is just straight up a mezzo scraper. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't think there's much tornado at all. Well then, that's great. Hey, welcome to the stream. Why, Nix? Stop, slow down. Be ready to intercept this thing if it's strong enough. Pink TVS, we're gonna intercept it here before we get absolutely destroyed by this thing. Alright, turn it around. It's going a little bit more north. Okay, the mezzo scraping bit of it just randomly disappeared. That's good to know. Still using Christmas variant, bruh. Not even close to that time, bruh. TVS, okay. This thing might be a little dead. Might have peeked over the middle of the field. Oh, it's Obama and Pimpkin again. It's alright. Okay. Never mind. I thought that was Obama and Pimpkin. Never. I meant what? Okay. Well, this thing doesn't look like it's gonna be much stronger. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy here. Deploy here. It's gonna cross close. Never mind. We missed. Just respawn the vehicle. I was not paying attention. High relative humidity. I'm not surprised I didn't pay attention to it too much. You know, I hear message. I don't care that this thing's too weak. Nix, I think, just went flying. I think this thing may and may not be dead. I don't know. Oh, 120. Gotta be a little careful there. Bruh, of course you get 162. Wow, Trip is actually intercepting for once. That's a shocker. That velocity slowly but surely growing. Not by much, though. New one seems like it's gonna be on the ground. And we'll jump back onto that one in a bit. But Pink TVS, turn vehicle, please. We gotta get back in front of this one. I think it might be trying to do a secondary peak. I'm not gonna lie. Kinda seems like it is. Orange, never mind, it's dead. Go for the new one. This is what I mean with what I said earlier, that it's either gonna be really good or it's gonna be really bad. Problem is, on these days, these things peak so fast and then they just die. They don't have enough for one thing and it just kind of just doesn't do much. This thing's gonna grow as soon as I leave it. No, it's not. But I think it's just best to get to the new one either way. New one has also got a scraping mezzo. Holy ground scraper. I think that's gonna be a key theme for this server. It's just ground scraping mezzos. Give me just 1 second, guys. Okay. Well, I think we can get to the 61. We should be good. Alright, let's just go ahead north. Go, get north. Okay. Still on the holy mezzo, dude. It's just staying on the ground. What the heck? Okay, it's actually pretty big as well. Mega mining over there. What the heck? Oh, this thing's getting big. This thing's actually getting really big. Okay. Well. Yeah, it's big, but is it gonna be strong? That's the biggest question. Or is it just gonna peak at red TVS and this is gonna be its peak? I don't know, we'll see. Problem is, I really haven't gotten anything good so far in like the last... well, I've had some decent stuff, but it's not been great. I've had a couple 240s, but that's been about it. In like the last 10 servers I played, but I've been playing in a range of 7.2 to 13.3. And the high risks have done horrible. I don't know. 20 box expanded, now the 20 was shrinking. I bet you it peaked already. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. It's already dead. I called it, dude. I actually freaking called it. My gosh, bro. They've definitely done something with these tornadoes. I feel like something got shadow nerfed or something, dude. There's no way they did just screw the thermals up with the recent update. I don't know. Is the old one growing too, bro? Nah, old one's not growing. This is just dead. That's ridiculous, dude. That's just ridiculous. Oh my gosh, with the Hornets people. Wow, red TVS Max dead. New one's huge, new one's huge. Go west, go west, go west, go west, go west, go west. Oh my gosh, dude, with the horn. Get west, that new one's gonna touch down huge. It's probably gonna shrink to a minuscule size like it always does. Okay, dude, that's the starting rotation. That's a little concerning. It's on the ground. Okay, that explains more. Pretty decently sized tornado. You can see it off in the distance. It's probably got a huge wind field, which is the thing, because you gotta keep in mind this accounts the wind field a good bit more now, too. Literally, both of these things have basically peaked at red. The other one peaked at pink TVS with 2 scans. I mean, it's a 7.2. That's not surprising. But, I mean, yeah, whatever. They definitely did, like, another shadow nerf. Let's just be real, guys. There's something obvious that it feels like they've done a shadow nerf. I've not had this bad of a bad luck before. And it's honestly just whatever. Modders are really good for big tornadoes, apparently, though. I had to find the one stream to take a case thing from. Nice. Okay, let's get north and get in front of this thing. This thing might stay pretty large. Thumbnail quickly. There is not, Trip. You're capping. I know you're lying about that one. Literally, I've only had one high day out of like the last 5 that have put down a 200 plus. All the other ones have literally been horrible. Boy, I know you haven't missed 12 300 pluses already. I don't want to hear none. And also almost pro to 400, so yeah. I kid you not, like the last 12 recordings I've done, I literally can't use any of it for a video because it's just all so bad. It's ridiculous. And plus, you have a huge sample size and a lot of people saying the same thing. Very rarely do you get something. And it's just like, it's interesting. It's really interesting. Oh no, it's just not random pockets. It's everybody. It's a proven thing that these things have been nerfed way too hard. There's so much evidence I could probably try to pull. Like, if you look at the VIP stuff from Twisted Chat, it's just bust after bust after bust. It's insane. Now I could get a nice little thumbnail here. Dude, this thing is just scraping the ground. Oh, Star Glitch, gotta love that. It looks like it's growing again, but it's just not getting any stronger, dude. Only orange TVS, that's the peak of this thing right now. And it's only done that orange TVS, it's only shown itself as orange TVS for only like one scan. It is definitely doing a secondary spike. That new one stayed decently sized. Let's just get north on the 9 here. Try to stay in front of this. Anyways, guys, thank you all for joining. I really do appreciate it. I know you're... Are you freaking serious, dude? Dead. I have a suspicion these things are gonna recycle, though. Oh, that's growing. Never mind. Whoa, well, well. Merry day birth. That new one looks like it might try to recycle, I'm not gonna lie. If it doesn't recycle, that's just pathetic. Are you serious? This is dead, bro. Green TVS is consistently holding green. It's dead. Wow, what a bust. Even moderates are performing like hot garbage, dude. Moderates aren't even performing good anymore either. That's one thing I've noticed. Like this moderate right here. Minus the SRH, everything is outstanding. Pink TVS for 1 scan. Second tornado red TVS for like 3 scans peak. This thing, yellow TVS peak. It was large, but yellow TVS peak. Yeah, we're removing this. I don't think this is gonna be... This is not even worth my time. Alright, clear... Go ahead and clear server. Gonna wait for you all to leave so I could go ahead and reroll. I'm waiting for everybody to leave, so we'll go ahead and re-roll in just a minute. So yeah. Who pinged me? Who's getting smited? Oh, I think that might have just been a Discord join. Yeah, when March 15, 2025 printed out Super Outbreak. Alright, let's see if anybody's in my server still. Oh wait, never mind. We got another server. I'm gonna go ahead and join that. My gamer load. I'll send you guys the code in just a second here. Oh my gosh, stupid computer. Sorry, Twitch said if I'm not seeing any of your chats right now, I cannot see them. Anyways, guys, thank you all for joining, and I think my... what? Why am I just in the middle of this? Why, game? My man in the middle of Trent. That's fantastic. Well, good to know. Great that it spawned me out here for no reason. Anyways, this is our next server we are playing right now. It looks like a very solid 11-3. Everything seems to actually look very good. We'll see how this pans out in reality. I don't know how well it's actually going to pan out in reality. It, realistically speaking, this should be putting down strong tornadoes and nothing much else. Anyways, let's just see what happens and hope for the best. Everybody knows what that is. That's the most obvious one. Maybe I should switch to it and hope I don't die. You know what? I don't care. I'm not using Utah to chase because I know we're gonna need any sort of luck at all. If we don't get anything good in this server, guys, there's a chance we might just switch games. I'm not gonna lie. If we don't even get any real strong tornadoes and this ends up like a bust, like how most of my highs have been, we might honestly just switch to Holy City for a bit. I don't know. We'll probably try to play one more Twisted server even if this server goes bad. But after that, if that server goes bad as well, we might actually just switch to Holicity for the night. I don't know. I was debating on using this anyways, but I was like, maybe not. And then it's like, screw it, whatever. Theoretically speaking, if the servers are as bad as they normally are, this should be a bust, but we'll see. Okay, bro. Alright, so the hook has formed. I'm gonna get up to the 50 53. How fast is this? We were at 54. Okay, yeah. Let's just stop Victoria to 53 and 10. While the 53 and 10, we're stopping between there on the 61 here, and then wait and kind of see where this thing's going. I don't know actually if I should. Okay. Never mind. 53-61 intersection. That's my bad. Wasn't paying attention. I will look back at Discord here, and I meant the stream in just a second, guys. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we should be in a good spot. I don't think we need to really move anywhere. So, let's see. Is it gonna go more east? Okay. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, let's just stop south here and wait for this thing. We do have to bank on the slow motion, and we should be good. And that's going south, dude. Are we serious? Northeast day, and it's going south. Oh, we for real, bro. Alright, let's just stop. Let's just stop. Let's just stop. It's on the ground, and it's gonna be an absolute toothpick. Are we for real, bro? Yep, that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. Not gonna lie. And there's a storm way south. That goes east. That's not even coming on map, bro. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Toothpick, but a decent dust field. Hmm. And it looks like it's doing that Mega Mind looking type thing. It's might end up being a stovepipe here. Looks like it tried to wedge out pounds of subvoids. Not gonna condense. Velocity's getting a little bit bigger, shifting a little bit more east again. Might try to track towards Hazel. This thing's just wobbling around, dude. And it goes dead east again. Like, are we for real, bro? What is this thing wanting to do? Looking at the holograph, yeah, I mean, we should have some reinventing technically, but I also could make these scenes a little bit more deviant, not too much. Theoretically speaking, I don't think the holograph really doesn't play too much of a role with the game, except for story structure-wise. Alright, orange TVS, let's turn around. Band next with stream. No. Are we for real, bro? Is that going east already? If that thing's going east, I'm actually gonna crash out, bro. I was about to say, the hook is over Mist Pod, which is really concerning. If that goes southeast any bit, it's not even worth our time. I guarantee you it's gonna go southeast. Watch the storm south go southeast. Just watch, knowing this game, because that's how this game works. Red TBS, and it's literally shifting even more east. Oh my gosh, dude, this thing cannot figure out where it wants to go. I'm just gonna wait right here, because it looks like it's gonna cross right here. I think it might cross right here, Red TBS. It looks like it's going east one scan, the next 2 scans it goes north. Next scan it goes like east for like 5 scans. Next thing is going dead. It's going northwest. Watch. Okay, northeast. It's coming right here. Let's go ahead and put at least one of our probes down right here. I'm going to move up just a little bit, put another probe down and intercept. And hope for the best, and hope we don't get absolutely cooked. If we miss this somehow by some miraculous miracle, red TBS, it is going to orange. Let's go ahead and drop right here. You gotta really want... I think this thing might have peaked, dude. I have a feeling this thing's already peaking. I don't know why. Are you serious, dude? Orange. Fluctuating between orange and red. It's not condensed, so we have to note that. But it's consistent. I think it's dead, dude. I think this thing's dead. 50s. Not even worth being deployed. I'm undeploying. Screw that. Alright, let's go get my probes. Oh, I got this bug now. Nice. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Not bug, because I'm right next to the probe. Oops. Yep, shifted east. Even though it was coming right at us. I love this game so much, dude. It's actually pissing me off, dude. It's absolutely ridiculous at this point. Nothing new with my luck at this rate. Complete miss for all of us, considering it was going to be right at this intersection. That's what I mean, guys. It literally goes northeast, and then goes north 1 scan. The next thing, it goes east for 5 scans. Next thing, it'll probably be going northwest by the end of this. It's tracking southeast. Are we serious, dude? And that's trying to track east. It is getting a bit bigger, though, at least Winfield-wise. Velocity's definitely growing strengthening. Okay. It looks like it does seem like it's strengthening. Wow, pink TVS. I'm actually shocked that it even got to that at this rate. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's actually getting strong. It's actually getting decently strong. Is it going to stay strong by the time I get to the road? This is probably going to be a... What the goofy on looking. Make the turn right here. This is kind of big Winfield. The funnel size though, dude. Like, what is that? Yeah, southeast. Northeast day, 64 degree. Yeah, no, that is just not rad. What is this thing doing? Holy, Twitter is being really, really drunk right now. I do not know what this thing is doing. I'm putting one probe down right now. I'm gonna wait to intercept this. I'm probably gonna wait a little bit more last second to intercept this thing. I'm gonna shift down a little bit and put probe right here. Get in the vehicle. And I think we're gonna... Yeah, I think we're just gonna drop and hope we don't... I'm gonna try to get out of winds to intercept. This is gonna be too dangerous to intercept directly in this thing. Or shift even more southeast to the point where I'm probably gonna die. Oh wait, never mind. The funnel just corrected itself, that's all. Oh, I need a drop, dude. I need to drop like right now. Drop it, drop it, drop it. 130s. Oh, we need to get down. This thing's actually gonna be pretty strong, I think. Oh my gosh. 245. Oh my gosh, what did this thing just do? I was not expecting this thing to be good. 4 black and 1 white. What is that? 4... Dude, 7 black and 1. 7 and 1, I think. Either that... Yeah, no, 4 black, 1 white. This thing just got absolutely violent out of nowhere, dude. What the heck? 245. Oh my gosh, we're so cooked. I'm so cooked for being in front of this thing. My probe, I think it might just cord that. My probe's definitely cord that. Okay, they're out of the funnel. 245 max. Okay. That's how the tornado ship's being stupid. I'm gonna die because I'm going right back into this thing. This was a bad idea to even try to intercept this Dom 1. I think shoe luck kicked in a little bit. Wow, this tornado actually did something. Dude, this might try to go 300. I'm in it once. I need to get new probes now. Get new probes now. We need people in front of this thing as best as you can. Get new probes. I think I'm lofted though. Oh yeah, I'm just gone. Can I survive this? If it flings me out front end. Got it, got it. Oh, no. Dude, this thing's just too strong, it doesn't even matter. That thing just might... This thing might be 270 plus, dude. This thing might just be 270 plus. Are you for real, dude? Hazelton? You freaking serious, dude? The fact it actually did... This is the first time I've actually had something go well for the first time in, I think, 10 high-risk, dude. Took long enough. Holy freaking gosh, dude. Took way too long to even get above 200 on a high-risk of any sort. And there's a chance this thing is like 275 plus. What a rarity to actually get something like this, bro. Holy crap, dude. There's a chance this thing was anywhere in the range of 270 to 300. I think it's probably close to 270. I would have to look at the velocity southeast. Are you serious, dude? 252 unconfirmed. 252, yeah. Don't know who you are, so I'm not adding you. 274 unconfirmed. Okay. The velocity supports that, which is the thing. I bet you this is going to be the only good tornado in this area. Watch. Watch it be the only good tornado in this entire server. Oh my gosh, I almost got stuck in that stop sign. That would have been crazy if I got stuck in that. Come on, get south, dude. I didn't think this thing was going to produce anything good. I'm not going to lie. It is like so rare to get anything good in a high risk these days, dude. It's so rare to even get a 200 plus in like a 14.4. The new one just went pink TVS already. Okay, the server's actually doing something good. This is the first high risk server I have had anything go well in the longest time, and it's actually going northeast. That's huge. Still white side of velocity, so it's past its peak. Unconfirmed 300. I doubt it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm calling slight cap. think what username was it? 280 unconfirmed 284 and unconfirmed 303. I would not be too shocked, but this stage is dying off now. So yeah. Small chance it might have just gone 300. I would not be too shocked if it did. But okay. Well then, that just happened. Pink TV, okay, red. I think that other one might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that was actually still pretty big. Okay, so 300 might have happened. 292 confirmed on stats, so it's more likely subwar, so 303 is more than likely confirmed at this point. But, okay, this thing's getting large. This thing's actually getting really large. Get tip 2 out. Get tip 2 out now. Okay, this server's actually doing good for once. First high risk server that's actually cooking in the last 5 high risks or so. Not gonna lie. 302, whatever. Alright, go north, go north. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Couple 300s unconfirmed. One might be confirmed. Other one is unconfirmed right now, but I'm not too shocked. Alright, let's slow down here. Wait for this thing, if this thing is still even strong. Still pink TVS. I don't know how this thing is moving right now. I don't know what this thing is doing with its movement right now. I really think it peaked. Oh, are you for real, bro? It's dead. Go figure. I'm not surprised. Orange TVS. And this thing's going deadies now, dude. Are you for real? Alright, let's leave this. It's not even worth my time. Yep, dead. Go figure. I'm not shocked one bit. Well, we can definitely say the server wasn't a bust. At the moment, though, it's performing okay at best. This one peaked at what? Pink TVS with 2 scans at most. Yeah, 140. It seems like this tornado probably was only like 160 max. That's kind of dumb, but whatever. I mean, nothing should be really hindering it too much. Like 160 max for this thing on a wrist like that. For a decent wrist like this. I guess that's actually not horrible when you actually scale it down real life. I mean, still. Going from a 300 to that weak piece of garbage for like 2 scans, only averaging about 140, 160. Not good looks. Also, the messages coming from the stream elements by. If you want to check those out or read those and whatnot, I would really appreciate that as well. Anyways, let's just hope this last one is actually good. This thing's an actual toothpick. I might honestly just leave this here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do after the server, to be honest. I'm debating if I want to end stream right now so I can finish editing stuff, because I need a video out by tomorrow. I have to have this video out by tomorrow. Hey, welcome to the stream. We may do one more server. I don't know, dude. I'm just in a headspace right now where I just don't really want to... I do want to play this game, but I don't at the same time. But I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. Velocity even looks like it's a toothpick and it's going dead east, bro. Okay, that's not horrible, actually. It's not the worst I've seen. I've seen worse. Holy yapatrons. I also got other things I need to do as well, which health related stuff I need to do that this evening still. It's already 8 o'clock. So sorry not sorry guys, but this is gonna be the last server we play tonight. I wanted it to go longer, but right now my mental is just and plus I have other things to do anyways. It's just what's keeping me from not wanting to play tonight right now. My brain is elsewhere and it's not playing the game at the moment. Anyways, I hope we can actually get something good out this tornado as well. This tornado really wasn't that great, honestly. Really wasn't even worth our time chasing. Let's see if this one's worth our time, though. Looks like it's trying to drag east. If this starts going southeast, we're just gonna leave. I gotta get my steps in for the day, bro. I haven't gotten any walking done today because I literally woke up, eye doctor appointment. I was supposed to go to the BMV to get my license renewed. Woke up with a headache though because I don't have my meds on me, and every time I don't take my meds, I literally get headaches. So annoying. Eye doctor appointment, and it literally took a 3-hour nap. Like, bro, I have done nothing productive today except for a workout, and that's it. Oh, red TVS already? What the heck? Never mind, we'll just stick to the dirt road then here. It's getting big and it might get strong pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. Pink. Oh, this thing's strong, dude. This thing might actually be strong. Shoot, can I even get in front of this in time, or am I cooked? Am I even gonna make it to the interstate in time? I'm probably not. Unless it goes like east. Okay, red TVS. It's going towards Veracruz. Oh, crap. I'm not making it in front of this in time. If I do, that would be a miracle, but I don't think that's realistically happening in this. Orange. Are we for real? What is this thing doing? Goes to orange to pink. I do not know what this thing's doing at all. Casually, this one going almost... This thing's literally going dead south, bro. Keep in mind, storm motion's northeast. Totally realistic, Twisted. Totally realistic. For real, bro. Honestly, pisses me off. And then I'm gonna go on a rant here that I'm gonna use for something I'm making as well, because I've been wanting to do this for a while in a second. I think this thing's dead, dude. I legitimately think this thing's dead. It keeps dropping the orange TVS multiple scans at a time. Hey, thank you for subscribing. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy the panels only and hope for the best. That's all I really need to do right now, honestly. Really not worth deploying anything else. Dead. We're done. I'm done, dude. Yeah, 140. So we had a 303, probably a 160, and a 140. I wouldn't call it a bus. It was mid, though. It was mid. Let's be real. So let's kind of do the average 303 plus. Call the second one 160 and call this one about 145. I think that's reasonable. By 3, that's a 200-mile-an-hour average, which I mean it isn't horrible. But when you keep in mind these peak immediately like that and then just die off, dude, it's actually dead. Are you serious? That's so stupid. Oh my gosh, that's dumb. Thank you for the subscriptions. I really do appreciate y'all. But let me show you guys. I want to show you guys how the tracks are supposed to look. I forgot about the cinematic mode. You see how they're supposed to be looking straight? These are not accurate one bit. These tracks are nowhere... I don't think these tracks are nowhere near accurate. When you zoom in, though, it actually kind of gives a good idea of what these shifts kind of look like. You see how these minute shifts happen all the time. So, where's my mouse cursor at? I gotta enable my mouse cursor for this, because I need to point this out. Give me just a second, y'all. I want to show you, like, right here. Little shift here, little shift here. Shifts right here. Does a little shift right here, little shift right here. Clear gap where it did a little shift right about here. Kept shifting north, kept shifting north. When you zoom out, it doesn't give you a good picture at all as to how these things are shifting. When you zoom in, you can kind of get a good idea, because, like, again, keep going like this. Little minute shifts right here, couple minute shifts right there. These tracks are still... I don't think these tracks still reflect at all how these tornadoes are shifting. They look like they're going perfectly straight in some space, in some spots. Zoom in, you get a better idea, but it's not even close to what these things are doing in reality, especially when you take a look back at the radar reflectivity, that kind of stuff. Maybe a little bit, but I don't think these things are being fully depicted fully right on the tracks either, and it seems almost misleading in a way. That's the end of that rant, but obviously there's a... But these things are still shifting way more than they should be. Which, I mean, these minute shifts, again, I think they're not being shown as good as they should be. Again, when we look at radar's imagery and that kind of stuff and reality as to what's happening, yeah, I don't know if it's actually being depicted well through the tracks or not. So I'm backtracking on what I'm saying a little bit. I could be wrong though. I would have to do a lot more digging into that, kind of comparing the velo of how it's tracking and what the track's actually showing to kind of get a better idea of that. I'm too lazy to do that. If anybody wants to do that kind of stuff, go right ahead. But I think these tracks are a little misleading as well with how these things are actually shifting. And I think it's kind of stupid as well. Anyways, here is the track for the 300, and yeah, literally almost goes dead south on a northeast day. Totally realistic, twisted. Turn number 3's out, and a level 3 high, by the way. A level 3 high. Picked up pink TVS for 1 scan. 2 scans, my bad. Track for only 4 miles, which, I mean, yeah, okay, whatever. But it peaked up 2 scans and it went right to orange and died. This server was mid, to be honest. And when did we have a 4th tornado? Let me guess, no touchdown. Yeah, 4th tornado, no touchdown. Lovely game. That's nice. That's my luck. Yeah. But again, as I said before, someone would have to do some research into that. But the tracks and stuff feel like they're just they're not showing the full picture of actually what's happening. And when you have minute shifts happening every 3 seconds, you can see that in my darn One Twisted video. I probed kind of bad in that, but you can see how it shifted every single time when I was trying to do that challenge. Going after 1 tornado, I think it shifted maybe 12 times on me. I probed that thing 12 times. It missed because even though it was lined up perfectly, it didn't even go in the funnel at all. Tiny little drill bit. Kind of ridiculous, bro. And the rant, I think this thing actually might recycle, so I'm gonna keep up with this. But either way, this is literally being... Anyways, this has literally been the first chase that's actually been good. And it was okay at best. Out of the last 5 or so high risks, I haven't had a tornado exceed 200. And when 1 tornado went pink TVS, the rest peaked at orange, if not yellow, and just died off. I'm not even joking. And then a couple of the high risks I had, red TVS max. I think it was a 13-3 I was playing as well. I think this was on stream. I don't know for sure. I might have been off stream. Red TVS max was the strongest tornado of the day. The other 2 were orange TVS max and died in like 3 seconds. I kind of find that ridiculous, honestly. With how consistent these servers have been. And not in a good way. What I mean by that, I feel like there's definitely a lot of room to improve with that. And ever since the Thermos balance was done, it kind of just has been not great, and it feels even worse after the event. That's something I feel like I've seen as well. It's been worse after the event. And I'm not including the risk stuff being boosted as well. I'm not talking about any of those event servers at all. I'm taking those out of the equation completely. Compared to before the event and after the event, I have noticed at least these servers being doing worse, the rolling being worse, all that kind of stuff, rolling for 40 minutes just to even get a moderate risk. I kid you not. Yeah. It's getting old at this point, honestly. And it's what's quite literally hurting this game. And when you constantly get small tornadoes, you can't make money or income at all. Especially if you don't have 2x, because, well, you may not have the money to do so. If you don't have 2x, well, you're screwed, virtually, unless you do the trucking stuff, and that's literally the only way to make money. And then, why play this game when you can literally go play American Trucks ATS or ETS 2? Honestly. That's just kind of where I sit with things in this game. Oh, Northwest. Northeast Day, by the way. But that's just my 2 cents from that. I mean, first, it definitely has a lot of room to improve. And we have to also remember, when things are happening in this game, compared to 1.20, you have a freaking huge sample size of people and things happening. Constantly, like, what? Several hundred servers open at a time? Several hundred people playing at one time? Compared to before, where it wasn't as close to that, because, well, again, there weren't as many people playing for, like, compared to 1.20, and you're basing data off of maybe what a few people are seeing, because a lot more people, a lot of different people, but it's not including the rest of the several amount of people playing the game. I kind of botched that up. Let me backtrack a little bit. What I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of people now compared to before, and you can get a lot more images of, like, oh, different people getting these stronger tornadoes. But even then, that's still not comparing to what everybody else is seeing, because not everybody may have a Discord account, maybe maybe can't even have a Discord account because of their age, and we're not seeing the full picture of everything else happening from everybody else. So yeah, you might see a Mega Wedge every 5 seconds, but only between 1 and 25 people are seeing that out of the several thousand people, several hundred to several thousand people playing the game. So you might see it might be more common in the Twisted Discord to see that happening, but again, you're talking about anywhere between 1 to 25 people at a time per server. So yeah, it's just, yeah. Anyways, I'm done with my rant. I'm done with the stream. I'm done with this, honestly. This was a complete bust. It's dead anyways. Green. I got a lot of things to do right now. I have so many more things to do right now, guys. I have to get my cardio stuff, and I have to finish this video by tomorrow. I need to have a video out by tomorrow, and I gotta make an update. I gotta make another video right now. So anyways, guys, I'll be seeing you all later. Take care.